And welcome to HFFC. Our motto is compassion and reason. We follow the golden rule and use reason, critical thinking, empiricism, experience, the scientific method to find solutions. We are an optimistic bunch for the most part, seeing possibility, finding that humanity, each and every one of us, can help create the changes needed to build a more just, equitable, and safer world. In 1992, Congress unanimously declared January 16th as Religious Freedom Day, reflecting its nationwide significance. And every president since then has issued a proclamation noting its importance. The U.S. is a beacon for religious freedom around the world, and yet here at home, we are witnessing rising incidences of anti-Semitism and Islamophobia. Today, we're reminded of the importance of protecting religious liberty in the present and future. It is also a day to reflect upon the meaning of religious freedom. Freedom to believe in what one chooses, as stated in the First Amendment, and how this freedom is being challenged by citizens in the lower courts and reinterpreted by the Supreme Court. I want to remind us of the fragility of the freedoms we take for granted and the need to protect them. Our understanding of the separation of church and state is different today than it was just a few years ago. This is why we ask our local leaders to also issue proclamations in support of National Religious Freedom Day. Governor Lamont has issued a proclamation, as has in Fairfield County, Stamford, Norwalk, and Fairfield. So I put up a few of these declarations to share with you. This was from Norwalk. Freedom of religion principles should guide or be used as a pathway for judicial decisions, legislation, and public policy making at all levels of government, such that the government may not favor one religion over another, or over atheism or agnosticism. We're really honored to have Senator Duff. Bob represents Connecticut's 25th senatorial district, which includes Norwalk and Darien. Bob's Norwalk family goes back several generations. When asked why public service, he can trace his passion back to when he was 9 years old and fighting for the future of Duffy Field, now Veterans Park. He's been elected 4 times by his peers to serve as Senate Majority Leader, attesting to the respect he has within the legislature as a leader and man of action. Thank you, Bob, for returning. I give the floor to you.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate it and appreciate everybody's time. And today, I'll start by saying one, happy Religious Freedom Day. Glad that you commemorate it. And I think now as we see kind of much more religious zealotry in our government these days, especially in our judicial branch nationally and in many other ways where it's you see people use God in a way that I don't think is appropriate, because I don't think they're really following religion and the best parts of religion the way they should, yet still call themselves Christians. And we're seeing fanaticism that's there. So ensuring that we are working together so that there is people have freedom and the right to express themselves any way they want is good, but not to bring that with them with respect to our policies in government. We all have our values, we all have our history and our beliefs, but we also have to make sure that we are representing everyone and not just who we are naturally aligned with. So I'm glad that presidents and mayors and governors make these proclamations. I think that's good.
If you enjoyed this video, you might like one of the similar videos above, or one of the other science, art, legislative, entertainment, and humanist videos from HFFC's YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe to our channel by clicking the subscribe button above.